Hello, I'm Michael Cheng, a retired clinical engineer and CED collaborator. My co-author, Matthew Baretich, is with Baretich Engineering in Cork. Our title of presentation is System Thinking to Reduce Maintenance Problems and Medical Device Adverse Events. Matthew and I are 3,000 miles apart, and there is a recording problem. So Matthew kindly asked me to present this. I appreciate his trust in me. Ladies and gentlemen, system thinking has been applied successfully to manage medical equipment to reduce maintenance problem and evolved over the past 25 years to become a standard of operation, the SOP, for the majority of clinical engineering services worldwide. In 1970s, a lack of technical skills and spare parts has rendered non-functional an enormous amount of medical equipment, especially in low-resource countries. The training of engineers or technicians and the supply of spare parts were often cited as solutions. Based on this approach, the progress partly kept pace with the increasing deployment of medical equipment, and the problem persisted for more than 2 decades. We shall describe system thinking in managing different aspects of the medical equipment life cycle to minimize the equipment maintenance problem. On the other hand, overarching system thinking has yet to be made aware to all medical device users to minimize adverse event occurrence. Since 2000, medical device regulations were generally perceived as covering all aspects of medical device safety. When device adverse events happen to consumers, the public typically blame the regulators for lack of oversight. Adverse event reporting and medical device alert management has become critical tasks of healthcare workers and clinical engineering in hospitals. We shall describe an overarching system thinking approach to medical device safety, which can reduce adverse events occurring in medical devices. In the 1980s, system thinking led to life cycle management of medical equipment, where maintenance is one of the elements among a system of essential elements that needs to be properly managed in a device lifespan, ensuring that each element of the system is well managed could contribute to diminishing maintenance problem. Such an approach was fruitfully used at Ottawa General Hospital, including 5 regional hospitals. In 1996, Mongolia became an independent state from the former Soviet Union. A WHO Western Pacific Regional Office dispatched a mission to Mongolia to propose a national medical equipment policy using the life cycle management approach as a national medical equipment policy. This is a document at the Western Pacific Regional Office of WHO. In 1998, life cycle management of medical equipment was officially recommended in the 50th anniversary publication of the Western Pacific Regional Office. This is a document, and here on page 150 is the life cycle management recommendation. Subsequently, in 1999, in Vanuatu, and in year 2003, Laos has established their national medical equipment policy following the life cycle management essential elements. Here are the documents. This approach is published in 2 consecutive clinical engineering handbooks. In 2004, essential element for good management of medical equipment, called GMTP at the time, was published in chapter 31. And this was updated in 2020 to good management practice for medical devices, chapter 49 of the 2nd edition. Please see practical applications of these good management practices by Hun at this Congress. Now, minimizing medical device adverse event. Complex medical device system factors that can lead to adverse events include design issues, current scientific knowledge of innovative device that influence regulatory requirements, manufacturing quality systems, device quality preservation by the user, environmental and human factors in user contact situation, institutional policy and training of user, and so on, can result in use error. For example, in home settings, environmental factors such as poor lighting, chaotic and noisy situation can lead to adverse events. In healthcare facilities, it is important not to just be reactive, to manage and disseminate alerts information, nor to investigate the cause of adverse event, focusing on device defects or user errors, but apply system thinking, proactive approach, as described by, for example, chapter 49 and 53 of the Clinical Engineering Handbook, 2nd edition. With the 3-stage system management framework, system components are examined to minimize the occurrence of device adverse events. Careful execution of this 3-stage system framework elements will lead proactively to minimize the occurrence of device adverse events. Please refer to chapter 49 of the Clinical Engineering Handbook, 2nd edition. System operation now involve all professionals in a healthcare facility, and the 3-stage framework recently published has yet to be promoted to widespread education and application by all stakeholders. Please also refer to related presentation at this Congress. Thank you.